The finals of the 2012 Argo Group Gold Cup etching his name on the King Edward VII Gold Cup trophy and taking home a check for $50,000 after he defeated Johnny Burtson 3-0 in the finals. Burtson's check for second place was $20,000. He finished in second in 2010 and won the Gold Cup in 2008. Ian Williams, the current tour leader, took third place over Eric Monin 2-1. Williams won $10,000 while Monin took home $7,000. Canfield made it to the finals on Sunday morning through a tough match with Monin in the semifinals, a continuation from Saturday when racing was halted due to very light and shifty air. Canfield won the first flight and lost the second on Saturday before the wind died. Sunday, in perfect match racing conditions with the winds at 8 to 10 knots, Monin took flight 3. Canfield, with his back to the wall, took the next two flights to win 3-2, and the rest was history. Meanwhile, Hamilton Harbor set the stage for the final race of the Renaissance Re Junior Gold Cup, with Swiss sailor Damien Surrey defeating the 38 International and Bermuda sailors to win the 10th anniversary Renaissance Re trophy. But the Renaissance Re Junior Gold Cup went to Douglas Elms of Ireland. He won it after 11 races with 50 points, and second place went to Thomas Luciano of Argentina with 54 points. In golf news, due to the weather, the World Amateur Team Championships that took place in Turkey finished as a 54-hole tournament. Bermuda's team of Jarrett Dillis, Fraser Hunt, and William Hardrow finished 51st overall with a combined score of 27 over par. Dillis led the Bermuda contingent, finishing 111th overall after his final round of 4 over par 76. Hardrow finished 147th, while Hunt finished 158th. Jennifer Allen ran to victory in the 2012 Partner Re 5K. With all the top female runners out on the course, Allen crossed the line in a time of 19:27. Hilda Stoney finished second in a time of 19:41, while Christine Robinson finished third in a time of 19:55. Victoria Fiddick crossed the line fourth in a time of 20:15, and Dion Berry finished fifth, clocking a time of 20:20. Ashley Arby clocked 6:42 in winning the junior race that covered a 2K course. Lindsey Palmer finished second, clocking 6:43, and Paige Bruton finished in third in a time of 7:02. Meanwhile, on Saturday, the second Bermuda Track and Field Association's cross-country event of the season took place at Ascot Park. Ashley Arby won the girls under 12 race, clocking a time of 12:34, while with a time of 11:18 saw Ryan Otterbridge win the boys under 12 race. Both races were approximately 2 miles. Competing at the same distance, Azari Robinson won the girls under 14 race, clocking a time of 12:56, while the under 14 boys race was won by Aaron Jacobs, who took the line honors in a time of 11:01. Zakiah Showers won the girls under 17 event with a time of 18:54, while Nico Barkley won the boys under 17 race, clocking a time of 16:58. Chase Smith ran away with the male open category, while Rosanna Huey won the women's open division. In first division play, St. David's, the league leaders, came from behind to defeat Prospect 2-1. Milton Varana gave Prospect the lead in the 40th minute, but Justin Pitcher equalized for St. David's in the 70th minute, and then 6 minutes later, Dominique Lambert scored the winner. In other First Division matches over the weekend, it was Island Rangers 0, Devonshire Colts 8, BAA 4, Young Man Social Club 1, Hamilton Parish 7, and Paget Lions 0. In Premier Division action yesterday at St. John's Field, Ashawn Smith gave the visiting PHC Zebras the lead after he beat 2 defenders and calmly slipped the ball past Treadwell Gibbons in goal for the Dandytown Hornets. The visitors also got goals from Thomas Brown and Shakir Smith as they defeated the Dandytown Hornets 3-1. Tamika Wilson scored the lone goal for the hosts. At the Southampton Oval, Southampton Rangers went down 4-3 to the North Village Rams, while at Wellington Oval, St. George's Colts defeated the Somerset Trojans 2-1. On Saturday night at the BAA Field, Devonshire Cougars defeated Robin Hood 4-1, and on Friday night at the Devonshire Recreation Club, it was Wolves 0, Flanagan's Onions 0. In Corona League football action at the BAA Field, West End United defeated Valley FC 3-0. West End United got 2 goals from Paul Mabry and a single strike from Stephen Simons in their win. In other Corona League action, it was Robin Hood 6, BAA 0, Tough Dogs 3, Lock and Key 1, Flanagan's Onions 2, and Lobster Pot 1. Meanwhile, Nikki Wells scored twice inside of 6 minutes but could not prevent Bradford City from going down 4-3 to Dagenham. The Bermuda Masters won their final game of their current tour to Sri Lanka, winning by 9 wickets over the Lawyers Association Select. The Bermuda Masters played the Lawyers Association Select at the NCC cricket ground, the ground where Sri Lanka used to play test matches and where England played Australia in a T20 warm-up match. The Lawyers Association were well placed at 92 for 1 after 10 overs. However, some tidy bowling from Sammy Robinson, who took 2 for 32, and Hoyt Zul, who took 2 for 6, pulled them back, and they were eventually restricted to 155 for 6 in their 20 overs. The Bermuda Masters had a good opening start of 40 before Ricky Hill was bowled for 20. Alan Richardson and Herbie Bascom was then involved in a second wicket partnership of 109 before Bascom allowed Gledman Edness to bat to assist in ending the match. Bascom retired on 65 while Richardson was not out with 36. The Bermuda Masters scored 158 for 1 in 19.2 overs. In women's hockey action, Shenandoah scored a field goal in the 9th minute to give the Longtails a 1-0 lead over the Cardinals. 3 minutes later, Ja'Kiah Richardson doubled the Longtails' lead with a field goal. And then in the 40th minute, Rebecca Gibbons scored a field goal for the Longtails as they defeated the Cardinals 3-0. In other women's action, it saw the Budgies defeat the Canaries 6-0. The Ravens and the Bluebirds drew 1-1. The Canaries defeated the Swallows 7-2, while the Wildcats defeated the Budgies 3-0. In men's division action, the Polecats got by the upstarts 7-0, while the Pantheons defeated the Spartans 6-0. In harness pony racing action at the National Equestrian Center on Friday evening, the Cablevision Friday Night Series, Soar, Black and Mild with C.J. Whited in the bike, finished first in the 105 to 106 class, clocking a time of 105 flat. American Treat and Thomas Whited finished second in a time of 105 and 1, and Down Home Punch and Arnold Manders in the bike finished third, clocking a time of 107 and 2. Cherokee Kibitz and Joe Vera clocked a time of 108 and 3 in Heat 2 in the 107 and 2 to 108 and 2 class, while What a Sensation and Andy Stoneham finished second in a time of 102 and 2, and Bruno's Blaze with Isaiah Tavares finished third in a time of 116 and 1. Sullivan Phillips and his BG Gutton teammates defeated SC Rastavecha 87-64. It was an exceptional evening for Phillips, who led the winners as he scored 23 points, he grabbed 9 rebounds, and had 7 assists in the win. The Bermuda Karting Association's 2012-13 season got underway at the Southside Motorsports Park. David Barboza drove to victory in all 3 senior tag class races, while Stephen Corrado, Devin Durant, and Scott Barnes all won 1 race during the 125 shifter class. Ryan Burgess won all 3 races in the junior stock clone 7 to 10-year-old class, while Owen DeCosta won 2 of the 3 races in the junior stock clone 10 to 15-year-old class. Corey Lewis won the other race. The 2012-13 Bermuda Netball Association season got underway at Bernard Park on Saturday. Teams began battling for the Sylvia Easterly Knockout Trophy. This after a shootout and drill competition was held. Frederica Samuels of the Young Men's Social Club Blazing Bluebirds won the shooting title with 7 goals, while the Blazing Bluebirds won the team shooting title. In Group 1, it was the Lady Bluebirds 7, the Rams number 2 team 1, Data Tech 16, Blazing Bluebirds 6, the Lady Rams number 2 team 5, Data Tech 19, while the Lady Bluebirds scored 19 and the Blazing Bluebirds scored 11. In some of the action in Group 2, it was the SS Tigers 9, Robin Hood 6, Lady Rams 5, WWC Panthers 15, Signworks 12, Robin Hood 6, Panthers 12, Robin Hood 2, Signworks 10, SS Tigers 8, Lady Rams 8, and the SS Tigers 12. The Bermuda Powerboat Association's 2012 racing season concluded with action off of the Spanish Point Boat Club. Tony and Jody Carraro won the A-class race, while Dennis Trott and Victor Fisherning crossed the line first in the B-class. Tonka and Stacy Simpson cruised to victory in the FB class, while Henry Tolbert and Howard Ascento won the C-class race. Ryan and Stephen Davidge won the D-class race, while with Graham Sutherland and Mackie Wilson finishing in second. Quincy Dowling and Ryan Spencer finished third, while Sean Butterfield and Jason Peniston finished fourth. Stephen Eversley and Brendan Frank finished fifth, and David DeCosta and Chris Wells finished sixth. Shane Furbett and his co-pilot, Ryan Rebello, finished first in the E-class, while the two S-class boats that featured Keith and Stephen Bridges, as well as Anthony and Andy Stoneham, did not finish their race. Flora Duffy clocked a time of 1:01:57, finishing 9th overall during the 2012 ITU Triathlon Cancun World Cup. The Bermuda Bicycle Association's Bacardi time trial was held with Najee Smith riding for Crime Stoppers, winning the male 10 and under race that covered a distance of 1.6 miles, clocking a time of 5:35. Zadeo Dill, also riding for Crime Stoppers, finished second, clocking a time of 6:07. Another Crime Stoppers rider, Micah Cook, finished in third with a time of 6:16. Fast Forward Bicycle Works rider Christian Oatley won the 7.8-mile event, clocking a time of 23:21, while Crime Stoppers rider Zion Doling finished second in a time of 24:02. Alex Pilgrim finished third with a time of 24:47. Mark Hatherley from Winner's Edge won the 23.3-mile open race when he clocked a time of 55:11. Neil Desencroix finished second in a time of 55:35, and Kent Richardson finished third in a time of 56:15. I'm Earl Baisden reporting for ZBM Sports. And finally, in Fishbowl Bowling League action on Friday night at the Work Lanes, it was the Marlins 4, the Barracudas 0, the Goldfish 4, the Flounders 0, Wahoo 3, Kaupali's 1, Swordfish 1, Porgies 3, Mackerel 4, Snappers 0, Tuna 1, Hogfish 3, Rockfish 1, and the Dolphins 3.